Hey, Solid Source, welcome back to our current series, the best 4 practices for your business and your life. And let me give you a quick overview on the first 2 practices. First practice is Think Abundantly. We gave you the Think 30 challenge. Hopefully you're doing that. I won't go into detail on that. And then the second one was Plan Intentionally. We gave you an assignment every single night to do before you go to bed. Those 2 practices, in and of themselves, will be game changers. But the third practice is Execute Consistently. Execute consistently. So a question I want to ask you is simply this: what area of your business do you need to execute more consistently in order to grow your business? So let me give you an example from my previous life as a Chick-fil-A staff person. I would go to a restaurant and say, what part, to a restaurant operator and owner, what part of the business do you need to execute more consistently to grow your business more consistently? And an example would be, Jeff, I got to work on the drive-through. We've just got to execute the drive-through. We got to get more cars through the drive-through. And that was a big focus for a lot of Chick-fil-A operators. Continues to this day. But if they don't execute consistently in the drive-through, then sales will literally bog down. So what is that for you? Now, when it comes to execute consistently, I want to take a little bit of a different slant on this, because sometimes the reason we don't execute more consistently is because we've lost our why. Why are we doing this? And when we lose, here's the bottom line for this session. When we lose our why, we can lose our way. You know this word consistent. Consistence means that's what you do. Persistence, though, is why you do it. So imagine the Michelle Velchek Solid Source story. I mean, there's a huge why behind this company. And it's not just a business, there's a higher purpose, so that every time that this team brings on an agent, it helps fuel an even higher purpose. But if we don't execute consistently, then we can't deliver consistently on that higher purpose. So the question in this particular part of the series is, what area of your business do you need to be more consistent in so that it can grow your business? And let's talk about the personal side of this. What part of your personal life do you need to be more consistent in? Right? Hashtag exercise, right? That's an easy one to pick on, right? But we know this. We know that if we don't work out for 3 months and yet try to do a 3-hour workout the next day, that's not going to be how we do this. Consistency over time. I have this little jar, 2 little jars in my house, and I have these marbles. And when I have a particular habit that I want to execute consistently, what I do is I take 1 marble a day and just put it over here. I don't take, a bunch of marbles and dump them in one day. That's not how life works. To execute consistently on this habit. And this is called an implementation intention. An implementation intention simply means this: that you write down what you're going to do more consistently. Albert Einstein said compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. A little bit over time adds up. A little bit of executing consistently over time adds up. But when you connect it to why, that's the powerful way to continue to inspire you to execute consistently. So think abundantly, plan intentionally, and execute consistently. And that all leads to number 4, which is probably the most fun one. But until then, you got these 3 to do. And I'll see you next time as we talk about the 4th best practice for your business and your life.